Guys, Fatina back with another video, and like I said in my Money in the Bank review video, I would be doing my pay predictions on SummerSlam, so here we are with our SummerSlam 2022 pay-per-view predictions. Like I said, yeah, one of the big four pay-per-views, because like I said, there's Royal Rumble, there's WrestleMania, of course, there's SummerSlam, and then there's Survivor Series. And yeah, Survivor Series has been a little bit off and on, and WrestleMania has always been good, even though there's a few times where it isn't. But ultimately, and SummerSlam is no exception. There's like a few off years here and there. 2017, that's the it's like a lot of issues. We had like a disqualification with Rusev and Roman Reigns. We had that TKO with basically with Brock and Randy Orton, and I don't know. There was like a bunch of things, but there was still that great match with AJ and John Cena, and AJ Styles and John Cena. But yeah, there's been like a few other off years. Like even last year had some like thing with that squash match between Bianca and Becky, which I'll never understand why. And we're gonna be getting it. But yeah, we have plenty of matches on this card, and plenty of ones that I'm very excited for. Like I said, it's just there's not like a match that I can't say that I don't think I'm very excited for. Well, maybe Logan Paul versus The Miz. I don't know. No, but a bunch of these other matches I'm very excited for. Or like I said, I think the only thing missing is the Intercontinental Champion Walter not being on the show. Why the hell is he not on the show? Where has the Intercontinental Champion been on pay-per-views as lately? It's been literally left out of a bunch of pay-per-views left to right. They were both that. Well, not only was the Intercontinental Champion left out of WrestleMania, but it was also the United States Champion left out of WrestleMania, which I'll never understand that. 2 nights we can't like fit like a ladder match or something. Like I said, I don't know. It's happening again. But yeah, a lot of matches. We have the last match, the last man standing match between Roman and Brock. We have like a bunch of other matches to go into, which we will go into right now. So yeah, the first match I'm going over right now is basically the Miz versus Logan Paul. The match we kind of been expecting, especially since Logan Paul has signed a contract with WWE, which hopefully we'll get that figure soon. So yeah, I'm just using the render. But it's kind of the only way I can use it anyway. But yeah, this match, I can't say I'm too excited for. I'm not really that big of a Logan Paul guy, and honestly, I kind of just don't really, I just don't care about Logan Paul that much. And anyway, but he is a boxer. But again, I'm not really much. I don't look into boxing that much either. So that's kind of the thing. But again, I can say I'm a little bit excited for this one, but not really. But as far as I'm gonna win, it can go either way. We can see Logan Paul winning. We can see Miz winning. I think I'm gonna go with Logan Paul because I feel like they're gonna win. It's gonna get similar to like with Johnny Knoxville WrestleMania. We're gonna get a win with Logan Paul here, just a win over the Miz. I don't think it's gonna really do too much, but if the Miz wins, then I'm okay with it. I just can't say I'm too excited for this matchup. I don't really care about it too much. But let's just get on with some of the other matches I kind of like. Next up on the card, we do have the no disqualification tag match with the Judgment Day with Finn Balor and Damian Priest against Mysterios of Rey and Dominic Mysterio. And this match, I can actually say I really do feel a little bit excited for this matchup, even though we have seen already a couple of matches between the Mysterios and the Judgment Day, including this past Monday, and it's kind of getting repetitive, but I feel like this is going to be the last match between these two. And I'm trying to figure out who's going to win this one. I could see going either way, but the big thing I am expecting either during the match or after the match, we're going to see Edge come out and take out Finn Balor, and I can probably see just during the match, and we can see him just costing Finn and Priest the match since they did turn on him. There'll also be Rhea Ripley on ringside I at least, and again, and we can see like some, and since it's no disqualification, just anything can happen with this. Also, I forgot to mention that SummerSlam's going to be TV 14, and this is probably going to be starting the new TV 14 era of WWE going forward. So again, we can probably see a bunch of other things, barbed wire, maybe flaming tables. I don't think maybe flaming tables more than barbed wire. Again, I'm just going out. I don't know what women is just thinking what it could be, but yeah, it could be anything. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Mysterious because I think it's gonna happen because I think Edge is gonna come out and it costs him to win, costs Judgment Day to win. Again, if Judgment Day wins, I can really see that just to end this feud and probably start the Finn Balor and Edge feud. That's kind of like what I'm seeing. But yeah, Mysterious for my pick to win, but again, I wouldn't mind Judgment Day winning. Next up is a SmackDown Women's Championship match, and again, I'm just kind of going what I'm kind of expecting to be the lineup and what match is going to be first, what match is going to be second. I'm just speculating. Also, again, SmackDown's going to be on tonight, so there might be another match. I forgot to mention that during the beginning of my review, but I'm doing it now. But the SmackDown Women's Championship match with Ronda and Liv Morgan. The rematch after Liv Morgan captured the championship at Money in the Bank, and yeah. So, yeah, there's like 8 matches right now, and like I said, it could... Again, there might be another match after tonight. I'm still hoping for the Intercontinental Champion to be on the card. I'm just hoping it be. But yeah, this match I can see a Ronda were basically getting the championship back, but at the same time I just don't see Liv Morgan's reign ending. It's just kind of a little bit. It's kind of a little hard to say. You can go either way with this, but I think I'm just gonna say Liv Morgan's gonna win. I don't see them ending her reign when she just won it from Money in the Bank, and like I said, I think that's what I'm gonna get at, and maybe we'll have a pretty good match with here again, and like I said, some near falls and Liv Morgan get out of the ankle lock or the armbar, just stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'll go with Liv Morgan just to be safe, but if Ronda wins, it just is what it is. And again, as like I said, and also, again, you guys can see why I don't like this figure. It's way too loose. I've compared it with all the other all the other Ultimate Editions, calling Alexa Bliss, and it's not loose. It's not. So yeah, you guys can get why I hate that. Well, I ruined it again. New Ronda Rousey. If I can I should have done on this one of my first ones. It's gonna be Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Pat McAfee's like 4th match in the ring from like the NXT with Adam Cole, with him versus Adam Cole, and then him in the War Games match with Pete Dunne, Owen Lorcan, and then Danny Burch versus the Undisputed Era at War Games, which that match was pretty good. I can say the same thing for Austin Theory. Again, I can't say too much for Pat McAfee, but he's really good in the ring. He can stand and up between. He can stand his ground against multiple people. With Adam Cole, and even Austin Theory. I will say his match with Vince wasn't that great but then again, I think they literally just wanted Vince to win, have his like last match in WWE. But yeah, this is kind of what came by with Corbin attacking Pat McAfee after Money in the Bank, during the end of days, and like I said, it was just official. We're gonna get Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. I can't say I've seen too much on SmackDown, but again, not too much because I've been a little bit going in and out of SmackDown lately because I haven't been liking it too much. But yeah, I can see this being a good match, but I know who's going to win. It's going to be Pat McAfee. I don't see Corbin winning this at all. I know I can probably see Corbin winning this one, but nah, I'm not expecting him. I'm expecting Pat to literally just wring this guy's neck and him to get a win over Corbin. Just fine, because I can't even say I like Corbin that much either. Yeah, I just kind of share my same feelings like Trey, my MDT does. But yep, that's pretty much it. Pat McAfee to win. Like I said, let's just move on. So I was looking when I was looking over the match card, I basically realized that Riddle and Seth Rollins is not on the card. It's basically that match was scrapped after that curve stomp that basically like Seth Rollins gave Riddle on the steel steps past Raw. It was, and no, the injury is basically for storyline, but basically it's basically not having at SummerSlam. It's been scrapped, and hopefully maybe something will be placing that again. Intercontinental Championship, Walter. Again, I'm gonna guess Walter versus Shinsuke. Like I said, that's what I'm gonna expect. So if that happens, I'm gonna guess maybe Shinsuke might win. I don't know. I can't say too much for Walter's reign because it just hasn't been much. And plus, he's just been on SmackDown and not on pay-per-views for some apparent reason, which I'll never understand why. I'm hoping with Triple H for basically being part of Ray, they'll get rid of all these stupid replace names for everyone. They'll be back to normal. Well, like LA Knight will be back to LA Knight and not Max Dupree. Gunther will be Walter again. Just all this stuff, and then even Imperium might be brought back together. Now, again, I can say too much thing, but I'll go into that in my own video. But we're going over the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match with the Usos take on the Street Profits with Jeff Jarrett as special guest referee. And this match I can probably see being another match of the night. Again, anytime when the Usos and the Street Profits go at it, it's honestly, it's gonna be 5-star. And with Jeff Jarrett as special guest referee, again, I probably this match could go either way. I think just to be safe, again, like I said, I don't know if Roman Reigns is gonna lose the title or anything like that. But I think the Usos are going to remain as Undisputed Tag Team Champions. I won't even mind the Street Profits winning. I mean, again, I can see them as Undisputed Tag Team Champions too. Again, with the tag team division basically being one big division over Raw and SmackDown now, I can probably just see the possibilities are endless. Again, all the matches are endless. But like I said, I think I'll just stick with the Usos winning, and then like I said, if the Street Profits win, I won't mind that either. But I'll stick as for my main choice being the Usos because I expect them to still have the titles and not drop them. And again, that's pretty much it. Now let's just next up we got the United States Championship match. I think I'm literally all the way down to a few matches now since I think this is like the 6th matchup I'm going over. But for the United States Champion, we got the Almighty Bobby Lashley going against Mr. Money in the Bank, Austin Theory, which again, I'm hoping they get rid of all these shortened names. Some of them I don't mind, but just Austin Theory. Austin Theory rolls out a ton than just Theory. But again, yeah, I can say I'm kind of excited for this match, but at the same time, it's just it's an unpredictable thing. Again, I think literally this is the end of Austin Theory's push. I think maybe, and honestly, I don't think he's going to win this match. I'm going to expect him probably to cash in, but honestly, with Vince gone, I don't even think there was any point. There's any point to continue with this guy, but again, who knows? So yeah, I can see this match being pretty good, but at the same time, it's just one of those matches that are kind of just okay. Gonna be okay. The last match was pretty good, and I'm gonna expect this one to be pretty good too. But like I said, I think as Austin Theory is just not gonna just lose this one, and Bobby Lashley is gonna continue his reign I'm pretty sure it's 2-time United States champion. But yeah, I don't see him dropping the championship after he won from Money in the Bank. And yeah, let's move on to the last. This was for the Raw Women's Championship match, and we have just a rematch from not only Mania but also last year at SummerSlam. The kind of one of the worst matches that I ever witnessed last year. Again, I will never understand why they went for that squash match. Not only they make Bianca look bad, just hang out around with Becky Lynch. Now they kind of fixed that at WrestleMania this year, but yeah, I know we've basically seen this. This is like the third or either the second or third time, either like the third or fourth time we're having Becky versus Bianca. Like I said, but I'm gonna see if we're going to be basically getting a good match right here. Again, even despite these two facing each other before, they have very good chemistry. Well, chemistry in the ring, at least. Again, I think that's what I'm getting at. But yeah, you got to get the point. the feud is just kind of like going over like a year now. So, like I said, and we are definitely gonna be in for a treat. As far as I'm gonna think it's gonna win, again, it's like similar to the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match, and basically just most of the championship matches of all except Lesnar. Well, not Lesnar. Lashley versus Theory. Like I said, it's gonna go either way. I can see Becky coming like a 7-time, like I'm women's champion. Again, I might get that wrong. I don't know exactly in some cases, but I can also see Bianca retaining and also just being in Becky and at the same place she lost last year. So yeah, I think I'm just going to say I think just to be safe, I'm gonna say Bianca's going. I'm just gonna say Bianca's gonna retain. But at the same time, I can see Becky Lynch winning. It's just kind of one of those kind of one and go either way. It's just one of those things that can go either way. But yep, that's kind of like Bianca's kind of my number one pick for the win this. And if Becky wins, okay. But yeah, now let's go on to the last match between Lesnar and Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Again, a rivalry basically just calling, and like maybe like since basically just 2018 in some cases, and even only like 15 basically. Again, when you just have like dozens of matches between these two multiple times, and yeah, this is gonna be the last match, and I think they made it this time, and honestly, I think they should be it. Now again, there's a bunch of things going up in the air with Lesnar if this is gonna be his last match in WWE because he wasn't. There was a possibility he wasn't gonna be on SmackDown last week after the Vince's retirement and everything. And again, this is kind of going up there. And with the TV14, basically, we can see this being a bloody, just all-out fight. Like, it literally is. Gonna probably be that. We can see the Usos getting involved. We can see Heyman trying to get involved. Just anything like that. But it's just going to go either way. We can see Lesnar retaining. We can see Roman Reigns retaining, continuing his record-breaking reign. We can see Lesnar become undisputed champion again. Another thing going to happen and another last thing that could happen is Austin Theory cash in, even though I would not like to see that, but at the same time, it's just kind of one of those things that I kind of won't be mind with this because I don't know if Brock's like turned into a full timer now, and Roman Reigns has been kind of stepping back a bit. I know it's because of his health and spending time with his family, but honestly, it's just kind of one of those things that kind of very annoying me. Not seeing the main champion on a bunch of pay-per-views. It was lately, and I'm covering up both of them, but yeah, I can just see anything. We can either do it. He can do it either after the match or do what Seth Rollins did and cash in the middle. No, because he's just kind of going at it and everything. And like I said, just stuff like that. But I can either see him winning or just doing it unsuccessful to cash in, like Sandow, Cena, Corbin, and Strowman, and Braun Strowman. Like I said, I don't know. It can go any way it could go. It's just very unpredictable at this point. Even with Triple H back in charge, I just don't know what's gonna happen at all. So it could be anything, but I think my main choice is going to be, as far as the match goes, I think Roman's going to retain. He's going to be all busted up, and maybe Theory will come out and cash in, and who knows, maybe he'll win. If not, again, I don't even mind at this point, because I don't even think Theory won the Money in the Bank briefcase was even a good thing. So, yeah. Again, I think it was just Roman being my main choice, and Theory possibly winning against Roman and Brock. And I won't even mind Brock winning. Because maybe he'll be full-time this time. Like I said, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's very unpredictable and I can barely decide. But yep, that is basically my predictions for SummerSlam 2022. Let's just hope this year it's pretty good. There's not going to be like iffy parts here and there, and it's just going to be great. With Stephanie in charge of the company, even though there's Nick Khan, is very questionable. That guy's very questionable anyway. Triple H charge creative is we're probably gonna be getting the best of both things with AEW and WWE finally not trying to go head to head, or even competition or anything like that, but just give us the best of both. Just that. But yeah, that's it. Remember to like, share, comment down below what you guys' predictions for SummerSlam 2022. Do you guys think it's gonna be a good show, especially with Triple H in charge of creative? Being TV14, what do you think of my predictions? What are your predictions? You think we're probably in the goal back in full swing with the age of wrestling now with AEW and now WWE now. But like I said, just anything down below. Advice for the channel, stuff like that. Subscribe, tap the bell. More videos coming soon. Like I said, I got the Ringside Exclusive Walter figure to review. I got MGF Series 2 MGF to review. I got the 2 Matt Riddle figures, the Bar of Rex Vice stamp. Plenty of things coming, including the review for SummerSlam. But yep. And remember to click the share button to share this to your social medias to beat the algorithm in some cases. In these cases, to expand the square count and the views. I want to get up to 500 before the end of the year. And maybe 1,000 if we can get there too. But like I said, I'll stick with 500, heck, even 800. But just kind of like somewhere between 1,000 and 500 for right now. But that is pretty much it. And this I've obtained a golden wire kicking out of here.